What is up? What is up, the Steam blockchain? So today I want to talk about reciprocal altruism and buy-in. I want to talk about these two topics here. And I want to drink a little bit of coffee. As you probably already know, I love coffee. I feel I can make better videos when I have some coffee. So I've talked about reciprocal altruism in the past. And I think maybe I haven't talked about buy-in. So why do I want to talk about reciprocal altruism and what is reciprocal altruism? The way I have understood reciprocal altruism is that between two people, if you exchange value with another person, there's a big likelihood if they see you give value to them that they're going to give you value back in return, and you're going to have this positive feedback loop that can go on forever, where you love something that some person does to you, they do some great favor to you, you do a great favor back in return because you have gratitude and you see the value of it. You see that it's a system that sort of works. Both sides get more value in return and both sides are happy. So that is how I have understood reciprocal altruism. And then we have this concept of buy-in. So buy-in is something that is pretty huge now in the blockchain world. And I want to talk about it a lot because I was considering brands, personal brands, and I was considering buy-in, how that relates to it. So one thing that I've talked about a lot is that it seems like we are in a phase of personal brands, like a human himself, like me as a person, I'm a personal brand. And I market myself to other humans and I try to make my brand attractive, and it's all about my personality, the way I use images, photos, the way I portray my human brand to other people, and we all are some kind of brand. We all try to advertise ourselves, try to give value to other people. So personal brand is the reason why it's so powerful is because of the massive leverage. If someone has a powerful brand, a lot of more people are going to buy into that brand. And I see when I read a lot of steamed posts, people are talking maybe about the struggle or something, that it's hard to get tokens, or use something like that, or the content is not that great. I have always looked at it as this is not really about the content, it's not really about the tokens, it's all about this thing that most people don't want to grab it to or want to talk about, and that is it's about relationships. It's about making other people buy into your vision or giving value to other people and creating connections and deeper bonds with other humans and leverage other humans and grow together. Now, people sort of try to do these things where I feel like they try to speak to the masses, they try to speak to everyone and not grow individual deep relationships. But I see that the value, the big value, is when you grow deeper relationships with specific people and take that somewhere, right? Because that is when you truly can leverage love, passion, and that's when you truly can also satisfy a person by giving them niche value that they want. So a lot of it is that people try to talk to the masses and you usually don't get massive results then because you don't leverage individual relationships that much. And just because humans are so empowered now, one person is super empowered because of technology, tokens, stake, and all of this, it makes it so the value is worth it to invest a lot into people that you see has potential, people with cool brands, people that want to grow, people that want to leverage everything possible. Because if a person see that, oh my God, this other person here, they want to leverage everything, they want to grow massively, then they're going to get buy-in. They want to invest in that person because they can see that this is gonna go to places, right? And buy-in is such a key thing, because we buy into other people, we buy into other visions, we buy into the Steam blockchain, we buy into the cryptocurrency world, we buy into relationships. And buy-in basically means we invest. And it doesn't just have to be tokens or money. It can be you invest love, you invest passion, you invest your energy into a specific field. And all of this is basically to take one person and grow deeper relationships with that person, and then grow massively together. Looking at the person and see how you can both grow together and grow huge. Because it takes a lot. It does take a lot of sacrifice. It does take a lot of energy. It does take a lot of passion, tokens, love. It takes so much to just empower one person and make them grow massively. Because in a way, our society is missing a lot of love and just love and relationships, because everyone tries to speak to everyone and not focus on individual relationships. But people love individual relationships. People love when someone actually cares about them. People love when they get niche content. The future is niche content, basically, that people get exactly what they want, and that instead of focusing on getting 1 billion clicks on something, we can focus on individual people and grow together. And then we don't need a massive amount of people to just get a little bit of value. We can get massive value from a few empowered, and when everyone is empowered each other in a smaller group, more amazing stuff can come out of that. So it's all about buy-in. It's all about people buying into your dreams and visions, and that means that you have to master advertising your dreams, your passions. You need to master your craft. You need to use good images, good photos. You need to be able to communicate in a very clear way. You need to have amazing dreams and passions that you show to other people, your future plans, and all of this. And it takes a long time. It takes years to build this up, right? It takes a long time. But eventually, when you truly get a connection with other people, and first you kind of communicate a little bit back and forth with some people to sort of see, you use a vibe to see where the other person is at and stuff like that. But many times you can come to a stage where it's a lock-in effect, where you can see that, okay, this can truly grow into something larger here. It can usually happen after a couple of months, or after a deeper discussion or something like that. And there is so much potential if people work together, because then they leverage other people in a much more effective way than scatter their energy all over the place and getting no results at all. And it is a challenge to make other people buy into your vision. It's a challenge also as a person to have buy-in into another person. It can be extremely challenging, actually. But reciprocal altruism eventually, it's truly magical how good reciprocal altruism can work after you have a lock-in effect with other people. And it's mainly going to happen when someone sees that you are all into something, that you are going to places, right? Then other people want to come along, right? Because a person with a vision, it's refreshing, right? So it's all about reciprocal altruism, and it's all about that buy-in effect. People want to buy into good brands. People love it. People love a good brand. People are going to talk. If people find a good brand, they're going to talk about it all day, because people love the bragging rights effect. We see this already with people. Oh, I know this person, and they love to brag. It gives them bragging rights. And people love to talk about their favorite stuff. My Samsung brand, my Apple brand, so it's all about creating a brand. It's all about marketing yourself in a cool way. And it's also about doing what you love, right? If you do what you love, and if you have a real deep passion in it, and you really go all into it with deep involvement and engagement, then you have found your place, right? You can do this forever, right? You can do this for 50 years and you're not gonna get bored because there's so many nuances. There's always so much more new to learn. So yeah, I love the topic of buy-in, right? I love when a person has buy-in to something. I love when they are really passionate, and I love when they market themselves as a brand, as something that is exciting, right? So yeah, quickly we're talking a little bit about reciprocal altruism and a buy-in, basically. Have a great day. Scene blockchain. Bye bye.